How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video series. So in the previous series we did a DNA, it was a Gilera 125. In this series it's going to be a friend's Lexmoto Street 125. So at the minute the actual Lexmoto doesn't start. It's got compression, as you saw just then. It's got spark, there's fuel getting to the actual engine itself, but we still can't manage to get it to idle. So this is what this kind of series is going to be about: getting the motorbike to start and then eventually making the motorbike look a bit more presentable, because currently it's a bit ratty and scratty. So yeah,
how's it going, guys? So we still can't get the Lexmoto running, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try rebuilding the carb again. I'm going to take it all to pieces, but I want to do it properly this time. Take all this top bit off here, take all the jets out, re-clean the jets and see what we can get, because it's definitely a carb problem. There's compression, there's a spark, quite a strong spark, and there's oil and stuff. So the only other thing I can think of is there's something up with the carb. We have got another carb on the way, which is already set up to how we want it to, but I want to be able to get this going. I want to see if this one works, because if it does, we can send the other carb back and save us some 30 quid. So let's get on to it. So the actual ball and everything itself, the float's springing up quite alright. That's no problems. The actual ball itself is pretty clean, considering. That's clear. So it's just a case of taking the jets out, taking the float out, to give it all a good clean, just to double check that note's absolutely stuck, because if there's even one bit in the jet stuck, it's going to stop it from starting, and that's not good. So we need to kind of figure it out. So that's the carb all put back together. I've cleaned it thoroughly. All jets are clean, you can see through every bit of it. Let's put it back on and see. Right, guys, so we've got some progress. It's now idling. It sounds crap. It's only idling on the choke, which is not good. I've had to come inside, it's pissing it down. Another thing as well is it will not let me rev it. It'll just bog out, as so. It just bogs out when but it does come on now. And to get it idling off of choke, which I have done, see what I mean? It's so boggy. It's just, I'm trying to get the air and fuel mixture right, but it doesn't seem to want to. It doesn't seem to want to stay running, which is very problematic, because obviously you need to be able to ride it. But I mean, I've got a new carb coming tomorrow, and it's all set up. See what I mean? It turns on alright for a second or so, and then once I get too much, it just dies. Fuel all the way in. Now it's not come. Now it's done, so it's not getting enough fuel. So we'll turn it back up a bit. get it sort of idling again. There we go. And it does this. How's it going, guys? I did a thing. I forgot to record me actually fixing the bike. So what we've actually done to get it working is we've changed the carb. I think the air and fuel mixture of the carb was a little bit wrong. And we've come to the conclusion that that carb that was originally on it was the wrong carb, and the one we've got on it now is the right carb. We don't really know, but this carb seems to work. We've got the air filter back in. We've got the fairings back on. I think this is the wrong fairing. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong fairing for the actual bike. But it kind of goes, it don't matter, it's hiding the battery for now. He is going to get the right fairing. So, what have we actually done? Well, first, we changed the oil filter, which is located in here. So we just took that off, took the old oil filter out. And then we dropped the old oil, which comes out of that sump there. Then we changed the spark plug, which I'm keeping the old one because the old one actually worked, just for a spare, just because there's no need to throw it because it actually sparked. But we put a new one in just for the purpose of the fact that we were servicing the bike, so we may as well have just chucked a new one in anyway, just for it. One thing that it didn't have, that it does have now, which you can't actually see, is behind here, if I can pull it out, it's got a fuel filter on it now. It didn't have that before. So we put a fuel filter in, which now filters the fuel, which is good because there is some stuff in that tank that we don't want getting into the engine no more. We dropped all the old fuel out and put a new tank of fuel in. So now it's running new fuel, it's got new oil. If you're curious as to what oil it's running 40, 10W40. And this is the outcome. We've charged the battery up, so the battery's nice and charged. And hopefully, with the first flick of that button, it should start. I've just realised that I didn't actually put the choke on. The choke's located there. You are actually meant to put the choke on first, but I didn't actually do that. So yeah, it's all working fine. Idle sounds lovely. Idling beautifully. Revs now. It does go into every gear because we did actually have a little test drive yesterday, which I'll put a clip on now. So that was a little test drive we did yesterday, just to see if it was all working. So yeah, today we're actually going out for a proper test drive. I'm going to go on my Galera, or Gelera, whatever you want to. Obviously, you've seen videos of this getting done. So the next thing for this is aesthetics. So in the next episode, you'll probably see us sanding down, getting all the old paint off, cleaning up the rust. There is a big hole in there. There's a big hole in there that needs welding up because it's a bit loud. We're going to be stripping all this, stripping this. I think he wants to spray these black